Hey everybody, it's Matt and welcome back. In today's video, we have a ton of new cryptocurrency updates that I think you guys are going to want to hear for 2022. So if you guys are new, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and let's get right into it, folks. So if you guys have not already seen what we are working with here on the day, guys, this is a really interesting story that I think a lot of people kind of miss. So this is OpenDAO's SOS token, which recently exploded, even though these airdrops are not all that well publicized, and they've only been getting attention recently. To be honest with you, there have been airdrops for a while, but recently they've really soared in popularity. And basically what this essentially is, for those that were interested in the SOS token, they got an airdrop of this from the OpenDAO here. So basically, for those who don't know what an airdrop is, you distribute this and it is given to holders, people who are holding a particular token or whatnot. And what this basically did was anybody that had purchased an NFT on OpenSea, they were given an airdrop, which is absolutely awesome. So when you guys can see here, this is the price. It is down 31% on the day, so that's definitely not all that good. But again, you have to keep in mind with something like this, it's going to be very volatile because it's being handed. You are handing $180 million to people just randomly, just being sent out, which is crazy. But regardless, that's what's happening. And of course, it probably wasn't 180 million entirely. People probably went and bought up the token and then hit a price and boom, flash crash. And that's kind of what you're going to see with a lot of these airdrops. But regardless, stuff like this is really cool. And this does look to be one of the best ways to get involved in Web3 is to get involved in airdrops, because it is a great way to make a lot of money. And people were complaining about this being centralized, and this looks like a red flag. So you might want to do your research on airdrops like this. But regardless, it still does seem to be that this was relatively legitimate and did get a lot of people very interested in this. Of course, they're going to complain about limited utility. That happens with a ton of cryptos out there, but I still think something like this is good for people to look into. Again, not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do, but I do think airdrops like this are great to look into. Now, the next story I want to talk about with you guys is actually just Bitcoin, but not just Bitcoin, what the price will be hopefully in January. Now, I wanted to bring up a few historical trends because January is historically a good month for crypto. I don't really know why. Maybe because people are spending less USD since it's after the holidays. I don't know, it's anybody's guess, but in January, it does seem that is a good time for cryptocurrency. If you guys take a look here, in January of 2021, we really do see a big rocket here. We see a first rocket here at the beginning of January, and then a little bit of pullback, of course, and then a main rocket all the way up to $57,000 for Bitcoin, which is just awesome. So that definitely does look good for 2022. And if we look historically as well, same thing. Look here at 2020, we had all the way from 7,000 all the way up to around 9,000 or 10,000. So definitely a good surge there as well. 2019, similar. We don't go up as much, but we go up around $1,000 for Bitcoin. So in either circumstance, it is still historically a good bullish month that for the past 3 years, January has been bullish every single time. So that's definitely something good that I think a lot of folks are missing. But what a lot of folks might be missing is also my Patreon, guys. Make sure to check it out. The link is down below in the description. This has been a project I've been trying to build recently, and basically you guys can go over there and get access to my NFT alerts, crypto alerts, all that good stuff down below in the description. Again, it is brand new, so if you guys have any suggestions for me, let me know down below in the comments. But I definitely do think it is worth the $10 a month, so I put you guys onto whatever NFT I buy, any crypto I buy, and of course a private Discord chat where you guys can go in and talk to each other about whatever the heck you want. But again, this will be better than the average Discord because people are actually paying to join the chat. So link down below in the description of the Patreon. I really would appreciate it, folks. Anyways, so when we move on to the next story, guys, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Tether, because right now Tether has minted a lot of freaking money, and this is still happening here. This was on the 6th of December, but it is still happening right now, where billions of dollars in USDT are being minted, which is not really a good thing. Because what is happening right now is that Tether basically is just putting out billions of dollars worth of the stablecoin USDT. And the problem of that is, of course, people, are saying that Tether is minting too much. They're minting double what USDC has, which only has $39 billion worth of US. So that is definitely a little weird, and people are saying that, of course, this comes for the lack of cash on hand to back its reserves. But this kind of brings out a problem that USDC feels a little bit centralized in a sense, because it is just randomly deciding when to add billions of dollars to its supply. Now, when we take a look at the price of USDT, of course, it's always going to be $1. But what makes that weird is that, hey, in theory, we have double the supply of something that should be just worth $1, where when we look at USDC, we have half the supply of something that is also worth $1. So that's a little strange for a lot of people, and it does kind of make USDC seem like a clear winner in this scenario, because we're being given something that has half the supply of something else, so of course it's going to be more scarce. So a lot of people have worried that this could technically cause Tether to be worth 50 cents, not $1. So that's definitely, concerning for a lot of people who, including a rewards program of offering up to $1 million for details on Tether's backing. So there are a lot of people who do want information to this. The SEC has subpoenaed people, and that's that. But definitely, again, kind of a mess that I think a lot of people weren't really expecting. Now, the final thing I want to talk to you guys today is actually about some NFT-related stuff here. This is an NFT collection here, Space Runners from Solinar. I talked to you guys about this when it was around half this price, and it looks like it's actually doubled. So something like this would have been talked about on my Patreon. So again, link down below, and that is where you could get access to information like this. But Space Runners was an example of an NFT that I talked about that has performed well. So I figured you guys might find that interesting, and it does look as if there have been a couple of new explosive NFT collections, most notably Exiled Apes, which, with only 518 items, floor price is absolutely skyrocketing. They're not selling a whole lot. On Solinar here, we've only had 2 sales, but the community for these guys seems to be pretty incredible, with a lot of really, really tight-knit, sort of following here on Twitter, and they do seem to be growing kind of well. So definitely, again, an interesting project for those that might want to look at it. Of course, it is way, way, way out of my freaking price range, but I think a lot of people may find this to be interesting. So that is the story with Exiled Apes right now. The final thing I want to talk to you guys about is Webull, folks. If you guys have not already, make sure to check it out. Link down below in the description. If you guys want to get started over there, you guys get up to 5 free stocks only for the remainder of 2021. So make sure to go ahead and check out Webull after 2021. You'll still get free stocks, just not 5. So you potentially get 5 free stocks. My link down below in the description. I always do appreciate it when you guys sign up down there. Link down below for trading stocks and crypto. So that means, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more daily crypto videos. I really do appreciate all the amazing support on the channel, guys. Until next time, I will see you all on the next video. Peace.